Hey, what's going on, everyone? Kevin here. Walking home with a little bit of a truth cam today. Man, what an interesting day, gotta say. Today, it was good. It was a great day. I felt like I got some stuff done, and I would like. You ever have some of those mornings where you just wake up and you're like in a bad mood? One of those days where you just wake up and it's I don't know, it's just like I'm in a bad mood and I'm grouchy to everyone and I'm short. I had that this morning. I didn't want to go out. Maybe it's because I ate eggs. Normally I'm on a pure, trying to be on a vegan diet. So, whenever I have days like that, I really want to just check what am I doing, my systems. Did I work out? Did I do my affirmations? Did I pray? Did I think about God? Did I listen to something positive or something that strengthens me? Whenever I have those days, I got to check my systems. And that reminds me today, because I did have a client onboarding call today. On one of those calls with I was, talking to an agent, talking to one of my clients, and he was angry, man. He was angry, it was just like the project was carrying on. We were kind of behind on getting him leads. And I had one of my staff there as well. And, it got heated. And, I got some feedback from him, and, I just didn't want to hear it. I understand there's feedback, it's key. But, there's things that, there's a limit to feedback sometimes. So I was just like, all right, man, I kind of set a boundary. Got very passionate, but then I calmed down, I listened, I took a breath, and it was great. I learned something. Another thing that I learned today is a big highlight of my day is, or there's two more, but is the Jiu-Jitsu. I went to Jiu-Jitsu. I signed up at my home gym, Champions Creed. If you don't know that gym, it's a great gym. Check it out. And I went to go to some training. It's good to see my old teammates, sparring partners. I did some jiu-jitsu and I got, learned a lot. Got my ass beat. Got my face in a lot of people's guards and and I realized, hey man, there's some white people that are strong, man. There's some strong Canadians, man. White people, European, whatever. They're really strong, man. And I don't like to put them in a big box, but they're super strong. And they got me a couple times. And some of these guys, they're really great at what they do in jiu-jitsu. And I got into some bad positions. But, my focus is oh man, just keep breathing, just focus. Today I had an intention. I was just breathe. And then I got feedback from a coach. He's like, hey man, these guys are strong, so focus on grips, focus on grips. So I thought about that feedback. I'm like, okay, grips. So I took breaths and I focused on grips, and I practiced that, and I was started to win a couple rounds. Just focusing on those two things, grips and breath. Being in control, being consistent with my breath. If I'm winning, take a breath. If I'm not winning, take a breath. If I'm about to get choked out, take a breath. If I want to get my arm broken, take a breath. No matter what, take a breath. And I thought about that and I did it. And it was okay. I learned some things and I'm grateful. So I'm happy to be back at my gym, to be stronger, to be ready. Ready for the battle. And the last highlight of my day, guys, is look, I was on the train and there was the guy having an overdose. You know, the train driver jumped out. He ran to another cab. I hopped out and I was like, yo, dude, are you all right? You need help? And there's this guy overdosing. And there was this other woman, I think she was a nurse. And she had a needle out. She had a Narcan thing out. And she started, you know, had a vial of Narcan and got ready. And I'm like, okay, man, I need to, like, you know, I'm here to help. And I felt like, took a breath. I was helping her and, you know, taking a breath during this whole time, trying to be calm and grounded, helping out as much as I can. And I felt great. I guess a part of me liked being seen, I guess, as a helper. But I also remember it's someone's life. And that last thing I want to share here is just like, you know, how sad it is to see, you know, some of my friends and some people on the streets just overdosing. I feel like Calgary's getting worse with drugs. And I see people at each train station bent over, shooting up. I don't know what they're shooting up, but they're like high and they're like passed out. And almost every other day, someone has to get, you know, revived with Narcan and like naloxone. And it's just sad. I was sitting there on the train after we were helping this guy and I was just like taking a breath, man. I'm like, damn, look at all my friends that died and passed away and how angry and how, you know, sad I was and scared. So that was on my heart today. But I know with a mission that we have, we're here to help people on the streets with the City Defense Force. We're meeting with the teams and you know, it's really strengthened my mission that I want to help people, those who want help and those who need help. So, yeah. Probably gonna shed some tears and pray for them when I get home. But that's my day, guys. So, hey, if my suggestion, go get a Narcan kit. You know, go get a naloxone kit and go learn how to inject and do CPR, because you never know when you're gonna help people. And never think that you're better to do that. So you can get that at a hospital for free, places that you can get it for free. So that's my truth camp for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Kevin with Leadz On Demand, City Defense Force. Hope you all have a great day. Be strong.